This video is about everyone who has this image in their mind of what they want. They also know about Neville Goddard's teachings on making their dream a present reality. But somehow they have this vague picture of their imaginal acts. When it comes to manifesting by using Neville Goddard's teachings, he places emphasis on imaginal acts as they create reality. Many people who have performed these imaginal acts in the past have experienced the exact same thing in the future. That's why it is important to choose these acts. But sometimes we get extremely confused about how to choose these acts. When this happens, we look up videos or blogs and then try to copy what the other person did. This works for some, but the majority of people are left more confused than they were before. As whoever you listen to is sharing their own experience when it comes to manifesting, they are sharing what they know and how it worked for them. You can listen to them. But my work here is to make you independent, to choose consciously. And this video will help you do it. After watching this, you will be as clear as rain when it comes to choosing the imaginary scene. Also, if you are someone who thinks that it is not easy for you to perform the imaginary acts that contain visual and feeling elements and you are only able to do the affirmation stuff, then what you are about to listen to will be eye-opening for you. This information will break all the limitations when it comes to choosing the imaginal act. Doing an imaginal act is a fun thing and can easily land you in the feeling of having your wish fulfilled. Remaining in the feeling of the wish fulfilled is the only thing that is required to manifest the life you want. So, when it comes to choosing the imaginal act, the most vital thing is to see if the act you are choosing is personal to you or not. Reading someone else's success story and seeking advice from another can be motivating. But choosing exactly the same imaginary act that others have used can only work for a few people, and the majority will be left unsatisfied. The main reason behind this is that the imaginary act that they chose is impersonal. It does not involve any personal feelings. Let's say someone imagined kissing their lover in the car while driving through a starry night under the moonlight with the moon roof open, and this scene played out exactly the same for them in the upcoming week. They shared this story with everyone, and someone who has never driven a car in their life chose this scene because it worked for another, but it would not get any results for him. He doesn't even know the feeling of driving. He is not at all confident in handling a car, and handling a woman while handling a car for the first time would drive him crazy. In my opinion, it would not be seamless and effective for him because it is not his personal scene. He can try it for sure, there's no denying that, but it won't be as effective as choosing another scene. When you look closely, you will figure out that there are some opposing beliefs and assumptions about this scene that he already possesses. So, it is wise to choose another scene. This is why it is essential to always choose a scene that is personal to you. Listen to everyone, but choose what gives you that satisfaction. When you choose other people's scenes, you are somehow forcing them to work. Manifestation is not about forcing but about allowing. When the scene is your personal one, you allow it to happen. You allow yourself to experience it. You allow yourself to add the details. You allow other imaginal senses to play that scene. And in the end it leaves you with a smile on your face and a feeling of relief, satisfaction, and love. And that, my friend, is the feeling of the wish fulfilled. But when you are choosing another scene, in the back of your mind, you are always thinking about whether you are doing it correctly or not. This question of correct and incorrect only arises when you are copying another. When it is your own unique masterpiece, the question of whether it is correct or incorrect is irrelevant. Remember the time when your school teacher asked you to write a word 10 times. Have you ever thought about why she or he made you write it? Assume you misspelt bread as breed. I think you got my point, but for those who didn't, these words were made and accepted by humans a long time ago, and these words were given meaning, which completely changes when you misspell these words. Now imagine walking into a grocery store and saying to the person there, "I want bread." I know you are laughing at this point. So, the point I was trying to make was that the difference between correct and incorrect only arises when you are copying something. When you paint a canvas, it is your own unique creation. So, make your imagined act your own personal creation. You exactly know what will happen when a specific person is in a relationship with you. For me, I would hold them in my arms and hug them. I can see the dress they are wearing. I can see the color and pattern. I can feel their skin, and I can listen to their voice. I can feel their arms wrapped around me. In yet another scene, I can see them sitting with me in the cafes we visited in the past. I can see them making my videos and sending them to their friends as if I were the most precious thing for them, and they proudly tell their friends that I am theirs. This is all me. My scene is building on its own as I am writing it. It is effortless because it is personal to me. Now, what is personal to you? When it is personal, you would fulfill the second requirement when it comes to experiencing the imaginary act, which is feeling it as real and natural. When you experience that imagined act, you feel it as real, you feel it as natural because it is your own. For a moment, you get lost in that experience. When you come back to your senses, you are like, it was real, I experienced it, I did it. You feel the joy, and now you don't care when or how it will happen because it has already happened. You already feel the joy of having it. You already have the feeling of having your wish fulfilled. Just try it today. Even if you are someone who uses affirmations, just experience that scene by closing your eyes. It does not have to be perfect, correct, or incorrect. It is your scene. It is your unique scene. It is your masterpiece. Even if you see it vaguely, just be there, and it will become clear. The details will be added just like the parts of Iron Man's suit are added to Tony Stark's body. So, I hope this video totally opened your eyes, and now you will make a conscious decision when it comes to manifesting your desire. Subscribe if you want to watch more such videos. I will meet you with another golden nugget. Happy manifesting!